Good morning, this is Sheila and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to continue to work on some tags that that I was making, for this junk journal here. And I put together a few of these tags for the front. I may add some more later, but we'll see. But those I put tucked in there, and then on the inside cover I have these two tags I made. I did ink a little bit of my pages and along the edges just to give some of the pages some depth. And now I want to make some tags for this back pocket, so I went ahead and cut some tags out. These three actually came from a swap, and all I did was add this craft paper on the back to make them more sturdy. And then I cut this out of this paper pad that I just picked up. Excuse me. I just picked up this paper pad from Hobby Lobby. It's the Arts cardstock cotton. I don't know. There's not a particular name for it, I guess. But it has 48 gorgeous papers in here. I love it. I couldn't pass it up. So I cut out some tags with my tag punch, and then I added these little brads here, not brads, eyelets. Okay, so now I want to decorate these. I don't know if I'm going to add all of them to my journal, but there's a chance I will. So first, before I do anything, I want to go around the edges and ink. My camera seems like, sorry. There we go. Trying to make sure I stay in frame. Alright, and if the camera happens to jiggle a little bit, I'm sorry, because it's attached to a lamp. I have an camera arm attached to the lamp. It's actually to the other table, but the lamp is in the way, so it kind of like makes my table jiggle a little. Alright, so I'm just gonna go around the edges. And I always like to do the back too. We have more rain again this morning. I am so tired of this rain. We're already, I think they said like 17 inches, which isn't a lot, but in a way it is, over our yearly rainfall. And with sprinkling this morning, then it's supposed to stop for a little bit and then pick up again and rain, I guess, all day Friday. But one thing is good, the weekend's supposed to be nice, so hopefully it will be nice. My fiance and I, we're looking for a house, and we found one not too far from where we live now, and I'm really hoping we get it, because then I can have a craft room, because where I live now, I live in a single wide trailer home, so it's like 90 feet long. So in our living room, I have from the kitchen area all the way to the living room on one side of the house. It's all my craft area. So it's really crazy. I try to keep it neat, but sometimes I don't. But I can't wait to have my own room. And this house has more than enough room that I can choose a craft room. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So even if we don't get this house, I'm hoping that we find something similar. All right, enough of that. So I went and I was looking for some ribbon and things, and I got this raffia ribbon, and I think I might use some of this. It kind of unraveled. I'm trying to, all right, so I might cut off. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm talking and my throat's like, ugh. So I'm going to use some of this to start off with. Oh, come, you are not there, Will. I guess that side doesn't really want to go. Okay. Trim that off. So that's that. I was watching some videos. I don't know if there's any bullet journalers out there about bullet journaling. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should try that, but I don't know if I could keep up with all that. You know, it's you have to really, really, really enjoy decorating. You know, the journal like that. I don't know if I could be disciplined like that. I mean, I try to keep track of some things in just a regular planner, and not every day I'm in it, so I don't know if it's a good idea. At first I was like, ooh, I'd like to try that, but then I'm like, I don't know. So I'm like thinking about it, but not sure if I want to really do that. I might just stick to my regular. I have a Hobonichi Weeks, and I have a the B6, I believe it is, and one's for my craft thing, the other one's for household stuff. But I don't know about those bullet journals. I really like watching them and how they do the lettering. And that's one thing I want to try to learn is the lettering. I really think that's pretty. And even if I don't bullet journal, it's still nice to learn. So when you're making cards and things, you know, so I've been trying to practice at least once a day for like an hour. Maybe I'll get it one day. Now, I did have a piece of ribbon. A piece of regular ribbon. Where did that disappear to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so if any of you guys bullet journalers, I watched a lot of ones, and it was my favorite. Her name is Amanda Rachlee. Amanda Rachlee, and she's really good. I love watching her. Alright, so now I've got the ribbon. Now it's time to decorate. So I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's yesterday, and I got another batch of these flowers. Oh, I think I already threw away the box, but I figured these would be a great mixture of different colors that would match my tags in the kind of theme that I'm going with. So let's see. Let's start decorating one at a time. So this is a big tag. This tag, I'm not even sure if it's going to fit in that pocket, but I can tuck it somewhere else in the journal. So I have this washi tape. This is really pretty. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. Oh, look at that. I really like that. It's a bunch of roses. I want to have a rose garden. I have a couple rose bushes here, but I want more. I just love that. I want all different colors. When I lived up in Massachusetts, there was a neighbor down the street from us, and he had so many different color rose bushes. I just loved it. Loved it. And I said, someday I want to have a rose garden just like that. Alright, so I laid a piece of that down. What else do I have? Yeah. So that's my dream, to have a pretty rose garden one day. I love flower gardens anyway. I used to have, when I lived up in Massachusetts, I had a small flower garden, and I harvested the seeds, and I brought some down here. And the first year we were here, I planted them, and oh my God, I had so many sunflowers that grew over. They were so tall. They had to be at least 8 feet tall. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy how much they grew. They didn't grow that big up in Massachusetts, I'll tell you. And then I had a few that were bright orange. Like the burnt orange. Oh my God. I'm like, how pretty is that? And I don't remember having that color, but there's red soil here, so I'm wondering if some of the chemicals in the ground here like interacted with the seeds. That's what I'm thinking. So now I'm just like layering different things on the tag. Just like that. Now I think I'm going to add a couple of flowers. I like that one, but I think I want to put like something like that. No, maybe not that one. Well, I think I'm going to use, I like this. That. Okay, I like that. So, let's glue this down. I did the first video to this a couple days ago, and then I took a break. Because every day, you know, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I have fibromyalgia that I was just recently diagnosed after years and years not knowing what's going on with me. But I have a couple other things going on too, but some days I want to do things, but it's just like I can't get off that couch, and it drives me crazy because my body, I want to do things, but my body doesn't. I tell you, it's not easy, but you know, I try to push past it, and you know, I might add this little tag, something like that, but I want to stamp it. What did I do with my stamps? I had brought out a box of flowered stamps, and now I cannot remember where I put them. So I'm going to pause and be right back. Alright, I'm back. So before, I want to put this tag here, I guess, but before I do that, I want to stamp it. I also want to ink around the edges a little. Make it look older. Alright, I got this pigment ink. It's Studio G pigment ink. I got these at, I believe, Hobby Lobby. And this I also got, look at a little heart gem stuck to it. I didn't get the, I can't tell you where I got these because I bought, somebody sent me a whole bunch of stamps on Facebook. I actually paid for them, but alright, so cool. I'm going to do that, and I think I may do a little stamping like that. Okay, so now I'm going to put this, I believe, right there. Alright. So, like I said in my first video, I believe I learning more and more about layering. I was like sort of intimidated before, but I'm getting, you know, better at it. Let's see. See what I have in here. You know, you grow. Like, I've learned so much. I learned so much. Oh, excuse me. You know, in this past year about layering and junk journals. This is probably going to spill all over the place now. You know, no one's an expert at first. You have to keep going. You know, you grow with your craft like anybody else. Alright, so I think I'm going to glue those two three-dimensional dots, I guess you call them. One there. And one there. Alright, so now, do I want to add sentiments? Let's see what do I have. Do my, this, you can get these at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, also the Tim Holtz Big Chat. You can see that my words are getting sparse, and, well, is that how you say it? Sparse? I have. How about perfectly? Maybe not. I'm trying to. How about making? Take the word making. When you get lower in the words, it's hard to find something that you want to say. Making, what I see, making wishes. Alright, making wishes. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna add, except I'm gonna make these a little. Alright, so that's that tag. Alright, we'll put that aside to dry. Next I have this one. And I actually did not round the corners on that. What do I do with that tool? My stuff is getting buried now because I got tons of stuff pulled out. So I'm just gonna round my corners. Alright, let's see. I think, oh, I didn't realize that was there. I might use that. I think I will. This came off this bag that was stapled. So I think I'm going to use it. And I think I'm going to crinkle it up a little more. Alright, so I'm just going to, oops, ink it up. So I'll make it. There. Do I want to put it on this one, or should I put it on the bigger one? Maybe I should put it on the big, yeah. Awesome. See, I was going to throw that away. So now, I'm just going to go through. I don't know what I'm talking about. Go through. Where did that come from? Alright. Okay, so now, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? You know, I got these really pretty. Let's see, I have these look like butterflies. You know, they're made just like those flowers. And I think I got these at Michael's. I got so much stuff, I can't remember where I got what. So I'm going to tear off a piece of this doily that is coffee dyed. And I think I may add that. Like that. So, like, I'm sure I said it before, I don't really think sometimes when I'm creating, I just go with the flow. I don't overthink it, I guess is what I want to say. Because sometimes if you overthink things, it just doesn't work. At least in my opinion. Piece of this off. You know, just gotta have fun with it. So I want to put that there. Sure, why not? Right? Put that there. Yuck. I'm gonna put that there. Let's see, what else do I have? I think I want some buttons. These buttons, they didn't come in this jar. This is actually non-brand alternate sugar, I guess you could call it. And I saved these because they make some really good containers. But these buttons I bought at a Dollar Tree. And well, I like this pink one. Yeah, for $1 you get tons of buttons. I mean, I couldn't believe this is like, well, this is actually like 2 of them that I combined now because one was getting, you know, low, so I just added to it. But I got these buttons from the Dollar Tree, and I got this colored one, and then there's one that's kind of got like darker browns and things in there. But that's where I got those. I don't think I want that one. So, let's see. Put like a little... I don't think I like that one. I think I may just use one. I really don't like that. So, now... a piece of this scrap and see I don't know if I can get this in the hole without it. No. Maybe if I wet it a little. I know. Let me see if that's gonna work. It did. Let's see if I can get it through again without it falling apart. Probably gonna have to. It's not that easy. Let's see. Come on, get in there. No, that time it's not gonna work. So let's see. Grab a needle. Let's see, which one should I use? I think this might work. Alright, let's see if this is going to work for me. I just want it back up. Aha. Trusty needle. Okay, just going to tie this in a knot. There we go. I'm just making sure I'm still recording. Okay, so I'm going to use that. And let's see, what do I have? I may put this down first like that, and then put this over here. Yeah, okay, so do there. Using my trusty Aleene's glue. Okay, and I think I may want another button for that middle. Let's see, what do I have? What's this one? Maybe that looks cool. I like that. Alright, so on this one, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Alright, let's see. You know, actually, I might take some of this. Some of this burlap stuff. Oop. And tie that in a knot. All right. Cut a little bit of that off. Glue that to the flower. So, something like that. And I may even add one of these. Right down here maybe, or up here. Probably up there. Yeah, I think I like it. Maybe right there. But what I'm going to do, take a piece of this. I think I'm going to lay that down first. Layer, layer, layer. And then put you down. I guess put you down, and then to make it pop a little, let's see, to make it pop a little, I'm gonna take like 5 of these gems. I don't know if you know, but if you add some yellow, yeah, like that, some yellow makes, I don't know, makes it pop a little bit. But alright, so I guess that tag is done. So now we have 2 more tags. And you know, while I'm looking at right here is kind of plain for me. I may take some of those yellow gems. I don't like something looking plain. I may lay down a few like that. Perfect, yeah. Alright, so that's 2 more tags we made. Okay, so I'm gonna pause again. Sorry, but I have to go eat something. My stomach is like, ooh, you know how you almost feel nauseous because you're hungry. But I am gonna continue to work on this journal with you, and even on the pages and all that stuff. So it's gonna be a slow process, but we'll get it done. But this is 2 more tags for the journal. I hope you enjoyed it. I will continue when I come back, and so just give me a little bit and we'll continue to have some fun. Thank you. Alright, I'm back. My belly is full and now we can continue. Okay, so these next 2 tags. Alright. Alright, these next 2 tags, I'm actually going to change this out. And I'm going to use some of this ribbon. Okay, get through the hole. Okay, there we go. Alright, so changing this out. Come on. Okay. Pulling this up. Okay. I'll let that side better. Alright. So for this, I thought I'd add a couple of charms. I have a heart, and then I have this cute little leaf. Yeah. Thought I'd add some of that, and I have these Tim Holtz, what do they call these? Bulb pins or something. You know, in the sewing section at Hobby Lobby, you can actually find these. They're different colors and a lot cheaper than you get. Maybe like, I don't even know how many of these come in a pack. Maybe 8 in Tim Holtz, and they're not that cheap. See if I can open it. So I was just in the sewing department at Hobby Lobby one day, and I'm just looking around, and I saw those, and I'm like, oh my god, look at these. I said, that is so cheap. I couldn't believe how cheap. A lot cheaper, and they're different colors. And I even found somewhere else too, I found one with a whole bunch of pretty colors. I can't remember now where I saw that. I really do got to start writing this stuff down. But now I'm gonna pin that. So I'm gonna pin that there, and I'm gonna decorate the tag too. I just wanted to pin that on. I used to do a lot of jewelry, basically earrings, and oh, I think I'm gonna need a smaller thing for this, because that is not, oh yeah, it goes on. And I stopped making jewelry, and I gave away my whole kit, tools and all, to a good friend. And then one day I got back into doing some crafting, and now I wish I didn't give that box away, because I had so many different things. Now I'm just going to pin it to the top here. I had so many different items that I could be using now making these junk journals. And I asked the person that I gave it to, I sold it, if she was willing to sell it back, and of course she's like, no. She didn't want to, so I said, oh well, now I gotta start all over collecting my stuff. But you shouldn't, I mean, I have so many craft stuff, and I always say I'm going to get rid of it, but then, you know, you have those days where you're creating and you're like, oh my god, I'm so happy I had that and I didn't get rid of it. So I go back and forth with, should I get rid of stuff or what? I don't know. But I just need one big room to keep it all in, then I don't have to get rid of anything. So I think I may cut a piece of this and put that on there. A lot of this pretty lace I got when I went to an antique yard sale, and this gentleman had a whole box of all kinds of antique lace, and there was I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he told me, but there was another gentleman there who was thinking about buying it for his wife. And I'm standing there and I'm like, well, are you gonna, you know, in my head I'm like, well, are you gonna buy it, or are you just gonna stand there and look at it? Came over, he went through it one more time. He goes, oh, I know my wife will probably kick me in the butt, but he goes, you can have it. So thank you for letting me have it. I mean, if he really wanted it, he would have bought it right up. So anyway, I bought the whole box, and I did give some away. I think I'm going to put this like right there, and it's really nice. Just like, I think I mentioned it in one of my videos recently, that if you ever see an old sewing box and it's not too expensive, pick it up, because I picked up a couple and it was chock full of stuff, and it's stuff that you probably can't even find today in stores, and I just love the stuff that you can find in them. So if you ever go to a yard sale or flea market and you see an antique sewing box and it's full, I suggest you get it, because you won't regret it. Because the things you find, I mean, I could show you some stuff right now that I found. Look at these snaps. You find stuff like this, you know, and you can't find stuff like that anymore. Let's see. Here's another pack. I mean, I don't know if this has a date on it, but, you know, they don't sell, they sell this stuff, but they don't sell, you know, like this old stuff anymore. It's amazing what you can find in those. Alright, so let's see. I like this, and I like, probably gonna do something like this. Alright, I think I'm gonna put you this big flower before I do that. I always forget to ink before I lay things down if I want it to look old. Alright, put a little glue. I think I'll lay you right there, but before I do that, let's see, what do I have left in here? Oh, you know what? I think I might take this little piece and glue that down. just to make it look a little more interesting. Maybe I need some glue down. And then I'll glue you down. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys, but I'm actually talking to myself too. Alright. So, now, what do I want to put in the middle? Maybe I'll put one of these big gems. I think I'm going to put one of these yellow ones. Just like that. Kind of reminds me of a sunflower. Alright, so now, go back. Let's see. Okay, how about realize let me see. Realize possibility. I should say realize the possibility. Let me see something. See, I don't have that word. The. I might have to write it in myself, because I don't see it anywhere. Nope. Alright, so I want to say realize the possibilities. So what will I do? I'll find some paper. Maybe this right here doesn't have to be the same. Ow, I almost cut my finger because I'm trying to hold. Let me put that aside. I almost cut my finger trying to hold that. Okay. I'm just going to ink around it. And then I'm going to write the word the on it. And I'm hoping it comes out right. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't feel like pulling out my labeler. Realize the possibility. Chew on top of that. Okay, so there's another tag. Alright, so that's that one. One more. One more tag. Alright, this has pretty bites on it. I like that paper, but I don't know where it came from because someone actually gave me this tag, so I can't tell you where that came from. Alright, so what do I want to do with this piece? What do we have in here? I have some music paper. Well, this is like a tag. I might not do nothing with that. This is almost like a pocket. So I might keep that and add that to a page. So I'm not going to use that, that's for sure. Let's see what else is in here. And I like that. I might cut that. Try try to cut that a little more even. That up. So this will be the last tag in this short little video. And then next time we come back, we'll start working on the pages of the journal. Put that right there. What else do I want to do? Oh, I know. I think I may want to stamp this again with this flower. I was trying, I am making a what do you call it? Coffee themed altered canvas. And I bought some crackling medium. And of course I didn't read the directions because I did it wrong. So now I'm trying to correct the mistake. Always read before you do anything. I didn't read the directions because I seen people online on videos, you know, how they do it, but and I'm thinking all crackle mediums are the same, but apparently they're not. So I mixed mine up a little different than what they did online, and it didn't come out right. So I have to start over. Well, I'm not starting completely over. I'm just going to try to go over what I already did, and hopefully it works out. If not, then I will have to start over from scratch. You know, oh well. That's, you learn by doing. It's under here. Yep. You learn by doing. Stick this there. Yep. So hopefully it comes out right. If it doesn't, oh well, I tried. I just have to begin again. Or use it the way it is, you know. Nothing wrong with that. I think I'm gonna put this down here. And then I'm gonna put this over here. And look, I did it again. I forgot to ink it. I'm always doing that. Put you down here. Alright, so now I'm going to get some gems and stick these on in the middle. And because this flower, I might, even though it's an ink base, I'm still going to put a gem in the middle of it. Oh, that's gross. I got glue. That ain't gonna work. You know how you get gook on your fingers? Yeah. One more. Right there. Alright, so that's that. What else do I want to put there? Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm yawning now. What can I put there? Nah, I don't want to do buttons. Why not? One more there. Oh, I don't know. Put that there. And put you there. Alright, so that's another tag done. And I think we made enough tags. If you can see that. So we have this one. This one. I love the look of the charm. And then this one. So once these are completely dry, we'll add them to the journal. And next time, the next video will be starting to work on the pages, of the journal. Thank you so much again for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And I hope you're having a wonderful beginning of New Year's. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And until next time, have a wonderful day.